Hey, peace and blessings. I am Jovhannah, the spiritual love coach, and I am doing a free weekly relationship reading for you. So I'm doing things a little bit different. If you've been visiting this page often, then you may have realized she has not updated these cards in a while. So I wanted to do something a little more interactive and sustainable. So I thought just doing a video reading would be best. So I have 3 decks that I'm choosing from. I'll be pulling a tarot card from the Good Tarot. I'll be pulling a Power of Love activation card from this beautiful deck. And finally, we will get some guidance from our angels in the Romance Angels Oracle card deck. And I just dropped a bunch of cards. So I've already shuffled and cut the deck and pulled the cards. I was going to do it on video, but it took a little longer and I don't like doing that. So the tarot card that I pulled was the Page of Air. And that's all about new thoughts, new ideas, new way of thinking about things, learning from a particular situation. So for some of us, we are in a period where there's more information needed, where we need to learn something. Perhaps we don't have all the information, but it looks like we need to start thinking about things differently when it comes to love and relationships. And what I like about that, from the Power of Love activation card, we've got friendliness. And it says you're able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. So for some of us, maybe something happened and it changed the way we felt or thought about someone, or maybe a mistake was made. But it looks like we need to come from that place of friendliness and realizing, hey, we can all make mistakes. Maybe it's not that serious, and we just need to look for more information, get some more understanding around the situation. With the Page of Air also, it's a lot about how we're thinking about things. So we could be over analyzing. We might be stuck only on one thought process, and that's the only way, and that's why, that's what happened. But this is really challenging us to open our perspective, look at things in a different light, and talk about it. If you need to get some more clarity, the best way to do that is have conversations and not really keep it all in your head, because sometimes that can really work against us. And I'm going to actually read the definition that comes out of the Good Tarot guidebook, just because the way that these cards were designed is a little different than a traditional tarot deck. So the Page of Air represents new ideas, a theory not yet proven, curiosity, a new focus. So it calls for greater investigation, because maybe we are just looking at the tip of the iceberg, and of course there's always more underneath the surface. And also not knowing, right? So we don't really know. So we want to make decisions about love and relationships from a place of knowing. And to get there, that may require being honest with yourself, being honest with someone else, and really just having a conversation that can change your perspective and have you looking at things a different way. Maybe you're focusing on the wrong things. And so maybe the relationship overall just needs to shift, because the focus isn't clear as far as where it's going, what's important to you both. So that's something to look at. Also, what is there that can be learned from the relationship? And again, when we approach things from a place of friendship, a lot of times when we get in relationships, we are like, it has to change. Like there's some sort of like possessiveness that occurs, versus staying in a state of appreciation that we have for our friends. So we want to also make sure that, you know, you're being friendly and realizing that we're kind of all the same. Like we can all make mistakes. And just to really keep that fresh relationship, because we want to have relationships that are built off of a foundation of friendship. So it says a true soul virtue is when you're able to genuinely open your heart to others without any expectations or conditions. This is a clear indication that you're excited to meet new people and share new experiences. Through friendliness, you'll encounter, consciously or subconsciously, a common thread or quality that you share. It allows you to be vulnerable and trust. So what I'm picking up now is that how you're thinking about relationships is keeping you stuck. It's keeping you from experiencing what you want. So maybe you've been closed off to love and to relationships, but now it's time for you to start thinking about them differently and approach them from a place of friendship, really. So going out, making friends, trying new things, meeting people will help you to develop and to attract the relationship that you desire. So it's looking like it's time for you to start doing things differently when it comes to love and relationships. So I feel like this is definitely a situation where someone's wanting love, maybe you're feeling like maybe it's not there for you, but it is. You have to change your thoughts around it. You have to look for the love that's already in your life and approach it not from a place of, not necessarily desperation, but from a place of just openness, right? When we are friends with people, we're open, we're able to trust, and we're able to just have fun. And then sometimes things shift, and then it's like you put labels on it, right? And things can get weird because now you're afraid of getting hurt. But if we stay in that state of friendliness and friendship and approaching things that way, it makes things better, right? So we have the soulmate card that turned up. So either you are with your soulmate or you are going to meet your soulmate. And how you want to approach this, again, is from a place of openness and expansion. And it says, yes, this is your soulmate. So maybe something happened between you two, or maybe you have not met them yet. If you have not, then you will. Get out there, have fun. If you are with someone and maybe things are challenging, go back to being friends. Go back to that place of friendship and start thinking about things differently. So that's it. I hope this was interesting for you. Again, if you would like a private reading, you can click the button below and we can go into a little more detail. Again, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone, but there may be something in there for you. So this was a lot of fun, and I hope that you like this format better than just picking a card. If so, I would love for you to visit me on YouTube and subscribe, because that's where I'm going to post these. And maybe I'll start doing them live also on Facebook. So who knows? We will see. Thank you so much. Peace and blessings. Have a magical, magical week.